Hello, we're going to be doing the product of two trinomials today. Alright, so first off, we're given two functions, f of v and g of v, and we're told to find the product between them, or in other words, multiply them. Alright, so all we're doing is we're doing f of v, which we know is 11v squared minus 7v plus 10, and we're multiplying that to our g of v, which we know is negative 11v squared minus 5v minus 8. Okay, we're just multiplying these two together. Alright, so when we do, all we do from there is we say, alright, well, this is just another form of fancy distribution. Alright, nothing too crazy going on here. So you take your first term, and we start multiplying it through. So 11 times negative 11, so negative 121. V to the fourth, because we have two v's, there are 4 in total. Alright. And we keep it running. So we do 11v times negative 5v, that's negative 55. 2 v's, 1 v, that means you have 3 v's in total. In case you're wondering how I'm getting these v's, pulling them out, we have v squared times v. Alright, v squared is the same thing as v times v. V is just 1v, right? How many v's are being multiplied? 3 of them. Okay, that's where these exponents are coming from. Alright, last but not least, we have 11v times negative 8. So negative 88v squared. Okay, not that bad. Now let's move on to our next term, negative 7v. So I'm going to multiply this one also through the top. So we have 77, negative 11 times negative 7, positive 77, v to the third, plus 35v squared, plus negative 7 times negative 8, which is positive 56, and then there's only one v, so v just gets attached on. And last but not least, we have our next one, which is 10 times negative 11v squared, so negative 110v squared. Our next one is negative 50v and minus 80. It's very, very small at the end there. And that's it. That is a trinomial being multiplied. Now all we have to do is simplify it. Right? So first off, there's nothing else with a v to the fourth. Nothing else. So that one's just going to come down. It will not change at all. Okay, now we got to look at our next one. We have a v to the third, negative 55v to the third. Any other thirds out there? Yeah, we got this one right here. So 77 minus 55 gives us 22. So we have plus 22v to the third. Remember, powers do not change when adding and subtracting. Alright, now we look at our next highest, which is our squareds. Do we have any other squareds out there? Yeah, we have 2 of them, in fact. Alright. Ooh, last one's a little hard to see in purple. I'll just underline it. Okay, so we have negative 88v plus 35v minus 110v. And that gives us negative 163v squared. Alright. And now moving on to the last of our v's. And we end up with... Ooh, using blue on this is not going to help. Okay. 56v, and we have one like term, which is that negative 50v. So 56 minus 50 is just 6. And last but not least, we have that negative 80. There aren't any like terms with it, so it just comes right down. And that is it. That is the answer to our question. Our trinomial is good to go. Alright, we've we've simplified this as much as it's going to get. So that is our final answer. Put in your answer box and you're good to go. Thanks for watching.